All right. Welcome, everybody, to Dr. Chef's Crypto. I'm Dr. Chef, and this is Crypto Snack number 40. And since it's a big number 40, we're going to do a little twofer today. Instead of being 5 minutes, I'll try to keep it under 10. But it'll be a little bit of a extended snacksy, because we really need to kind of catch up with this pattern and see if we're on track and take a look at the market. So this is late February of 22. We are on our continual coverage of the market. I do this work daily. I try to make videos daily or weekly, and we look at everything and try to figure it out. The next couple years are probably not going to be super exciting, and that's okay. And we've talked about that a lot, like a whole lot. And I hope that you've been following that idea of the macro pattern and all those things. But here we go. As always, I am not your official financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Do your own research, pull your own charts, and figure out what you think. But here we go. I've spoken many times about how baffled I am that people are not tracking this large macro pattern overview, and we've talked about that. Are we on track for that? That's the name of today's video, and right now we definitely are on track. Does it stay like that? You know, it's crypto. Things change, but let's take a quick look. I'm going to switch screens here, and we'll go over here real quick. So if you go and do a search for Bitcoin or for the averages, or try to figure something out, in general you discover that nobody has a clue. Okay, it's really baffling to me. I mean, some people are talking about news, right? Obviously, Bitcoin price prediction with Russia and Ukraine. Okay, that's definitely, something that will affect it. That's the immediate and near future concept is what that is, right? Or here we go, why are we slumping below 35? What's going on? This is the majority of the articles. Why is it low? What is going on? Why is it, in this position that we're in? Some of the stuff is quite dangerous. Okay, this is talking about rallying to 48. This article here, Crypto Globe, is utterly ludicrous and incorrect. Historical data suggests Bitcoin can soon go on a winning streak. No, it doesn't. Nothing like that is suggested by historical data at all. I'm not sure why they're doing that. It's pretty infuriating. Here's where we are today, 36,000, and is that crazy? Is that world shattering? For most people, it is. For some reason, they're not doing macro analysis. For some reason, they are in dire straits, but not everybody. I'm so glad that somebody finally is on my side. Look, I'm just, like I said, it's all like that. You can go page after page after page, but look at this lady, and I'm sure I'm just going to butcher her name, and I'm really sorry, but I'm something like Nighty Culper. I don't know how to pronounce her name, and I'm very, very sorry, ma'am. But look at this. It might drop below 30 if history repeats. Why? And look what she's talking about, y'all. She's talking about 2018. How many times have I said 22 equals 18 equals 14? Well, Crypto Bullet figured it out. Look, it says Crypto Bullet 2018, I remember it. Oh my gosh, look what's going on. Same exact pattern. And I mean, same exact pattern, right? And I've been saying this forever, of course, but it's just so glad to have somebody noticing the same thing. You see, they're tracking this whole correction. They're tracking this whole pattern. And that's really great. So I'm glad that's happening. Let's go over this. And this is why it's a two for today. Let's just go over this one more time. I want you to see the specificity of what's going on. It's dramatic. Okay, look. You see all this? This is my work. I created this chart. What it is it's all the prices ever, and then all the prices ever, which is what this whole chart is, all the prices ever. You see it? With all the data. You see it? Okay. You've seen this chart before. But see down here, what happens on this chart is I get real specific. 22 equals 18 equals 14. So this is my work on a running analysis, okay? Look, I'll give you an example. January. Now, the all-time high was in November, which means that January is a couple months after November. These are 1, 2, 3, right? This is months. These are months. Couple months after November, you would be here, but somewhere between 55 and 86. You see this? This is 59 and 90. This is 50 and 91. By the way, this is the month right after. Look at this, 93. So the month right after, in December, we were at about 90. Look at that. It's 90 and 81, you see? And then it drops. Now look, between 50 and 81 or 59 and 90, look at this. This is 62. 37.9 is what the average was for January. We're at 62. We're supposed to be between 86 and 55. And of course, that is almost exactly 62, right? Okay, so now we're moving into a pattern where it should be running around the late 50s. You see this 50, right? You see this 50 to 59. This is the late 50s. So right now we should be somewhere in that, 50-something%. You see this? And we're at 36. So it went to 68. 63 was that monthly average. You have that. You're in the mid to late 50s. And it's in the mid to late 50s every single time. 50 to 59. Right? 55 to 59. Look, obviously it's not going to be like a 1% difference, a variable, or totally accurate, because it's all of time and it's all of the crypto world. Okay, it's a big deal, but it's going to be extremely, extremely close. And look how close it is. We would expect to see mid-30s today based on the pattern of the last 10 years. We would expect to see mid-30s at this, and that's exactly what we're going to see. Matter of fact, we're going to see mid-30s as the average for February. That number is going to go right here. It's going to have gone slightly down from 37.9 to about probably 35, 57 to 55. You see these averages? We're nailing them. That means next month is a little bit less. But look, so people have asked me, is there any hope for 22 at all? And the answer is no, there is no hope for 22 at all. Everybody's going to tell you that to try to get you to do something, but it's not going to matter. There is one little hope. You see here, you'll see that right here we have a 66, 67. Right here we have a 56. So what that is the seventh month. You see, the seventh month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The seventh month after the all-time high, you have a chance to have a little pop. Not a big pop, but about a 2/3. That means if, your 66 2/3 would be about 44, 45. Upper 40s maybe. 7 months. What is that? That's the end of the second quarter. So that's May, June. So if we have anything good happen, it'll be the beginning of summer, late spring. It'll be May, June. That'll be when the best time of the year is. It'll be upper 40s possibly. So that one guy that was saying 48, maybe, okay, maybe in May, June. Yeah, that's possible. But look what happens the rest of the year, you guys. Look, across the board. You see this? Collapsing from 67, 62, 50, 40, 34, 40, right? 56, 53, 49, 47, 31, 28. It's a collapse for the rest of the year. The all-time low between the two parts of the 4-year cycle, the two ends of a 4-year cycle, the all-time low occurs in this last part of this year after the all-time high. So December, January time frame, you're going to see late 20s, maybe even mid-20s on Bitcoin. That's going to be your best time to buy, period, across the board. Your best time to buy between the two all-time highs. The next all-time high coming, of course, in 25, after, of course, we get through the 2024 halving. So far, we're dead on this pattern. Like, I mean, dead on this pattern. And only 1% of 1% of people have even noticed there is a pattern. So I don't know what to tell you, except if we track this pattern the entire time and stay dead on this pattern, it means that we know exactly when to buy, and we're going to know exactly when it's going to be popping up again, and we're all going to be extremely rich. But not financial advice. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon. We are exactly on track.